Monday, November 10th, Board of Education business meeting to order at 6:02 p.m. Would everybody please stand for the pledge?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Jonathan Clifford.
Here.
Madam Kaminsky's running a little bit late. Dave Clifford.
Here.
Mike Emsworth.
Here.
Kevin Holder.
Here.
Bill Mahoney.
Here.
Aaron Gomez.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, the exits are to your right and to your left and behind us to our right. May I please get a motion to approve the agenda as presented and or amended? Mike, Kevin, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 6-0. Subject 2.1, may I please get I just did that one, sorry. Subject 3.1, may I please get a motion to approve the Board of Education business meeting minutes from October 14th, 2025? Dave, Ian, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 6-0. Subject 5.1, reports and presentations. I will hand it over to Superintendent Hatter.
Good evening. I'm also going to give the PTSA just a report that the bingo night will be this Friday night at the elementary school. It was literally standing room only last year, so get there early, and we hope everyone has fun. And they are looking for volunteers to assist, and said that our 7th and 8th graders could participate in that in terms of assisting with the evening and getting volunteer hours. So we look forward to hopefully seeing many families at bingo night on Friday night. Administrative reports, we have Principal Ring from the elementary school.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, administrators, and community. It has been another exciting and rewarding month at our elementary school filled with learning, celebration, and community connection. I'm proud to share some highlights from the month. We had Pink Out Day and Red Ribbon Week. We came together for these two meaningful events that highlight kindness, health, and awareness. During Pink Out Day, our students and staff wore pink in support of breast cancer awareness, raising funds and hope through their participation. The classrooms wore a sea of pink, symbolizing care, compassion, and unity. We raised $265. Thank you to all of those who contributed. The following week, we celebrated Red Ribbon Week, focusing on making healthy choices for our bodies and our minds. Through daily spirit themes or clothing and classroom discussions, students explored what it means to be respectful, responsible, and safe, core traits of our PBIS program, and culminated the week with our Halloween costumes. The excitement of fall was alive and well at our pumpkin patch, where students picked pumpkins right out of our school courtyard and decorated them with stickers and creativity. Our heartfelt thank you goes out to Ms. Van Kuren and our PTSA for organizing and hosting this festive event. The smiles on the children's faces said it all. It was pure joy and autumn fun. And our annual Halloween parade was another wonderful success, bringing families, staff, and students together to celebrate one of our favorite traditions. The sidewalks were lined with cheering parents and community members as our students proudly showcased their costumes to festive music and applause. Today, we held our annual Veterans Day ceremony, one of the most meaningful traditions at our elementary school. We honored to welcome local, God bless you, veterans, families, and guests to join us as we paid tribute to the men and women who had served our country. Our scouts, led by Cupmaster Richie Brennan, presented the colors, and the students performed patriotic songs in a moving ceremony that reminded us all of the courage, service, and sacrifice of our veterans. It was especially fitting to note that today, November 10th, marks the 250th birthday of the United States Marine Corps. Veterans and their elementary school students enjoyed a breakfast, With third graders, I myself enjoyed 4 donuts today. They were delicious. And a huge thank you to the third grade teachers and students for all their efforts in planning and preparing today's event. I would like to extend my gratitude to all our dedicated teachers for their participation in our data meetings this month. These meetings, which occur 4 times a year, allow teams to examine student assessment data, develop strategies to best meet the needs of all learners, and the level of collaboration and reflection from staff is outstanding, demonstrating our collective commitment to continuous improvement. Grade level teams have also been meeting regularly with instructional coach Caitlin Averill to strengthen their instruction and ensure effective use of our RTI intervention block. These conversations are helpful in refining our use of HMH into reading program and identifying the most impactful ways to support our students in the different tiers of instruction. Looking ahead as we move into November, well, we're almost done with November, but mid-November, as we're preparing for parent-teacher conferences this week and next, students will have half-day dismissals at 12:30, and we look forward to welcoming families for these important conversations about progress and goals. Next week, we're excited to welcome our guests for Thanksgiving luncheon on Friday, November 21st, another beloved Greenwood Lake tradition that brings our community together in gratitude. And we'll wrap up the month with a fun and interactive PBIS assembly, recognizing students for positive behavior and celebrating their accomplishments. It's been a wonderful month in collaboration and celebration at Greenwood Lake Elementary School. Thank you for your continued support of our students, staff, and community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For the middle school, Mr. Gillespie is at Chester Academy this evening with our 8th grade families, students, and their parents for the introduction to Chester Academy. They had their visit earlier today, and tonight is their night where parents can go visit the school and learn more about the district as well for our 8th graders. So he asked me to present on his behalf. In the top left, some of our Pink Out participants were recognized for their spirit as we came together to support breast cancer awareness by wearing pink and raising monetary donations on October 24th. In the bottom left, you will see members of our band had traveled to New York City for the Jazz at Lincoln Center event on October 17th, and you can see them, they were able to have a picnic lunch in Central Park. At the bottom of the page, students are shown enjoying the Halloween dance, and then also pictured are our October Students of the Month, recognized by their teachers for outstanding attitude. At the top and bottom right, our NJHS students participated in Red Ribbon Week events. The county kickoff was held at Goshen High School, where students joined peers from other schools around the area. And the second took place at the Government Center, where students helped place red ribbons on the trees. You may have noticed out front of our school that they also placed ribbons on the trees outside of our middle school. And in the center, for the first time ever, our girls volleyball team wrapped up a fantastic season, winning every single match, and had the very first undefeated season on record. So congratulations to Mr. Bonelli and the girls. High school choice visits are happening this week. 8th graders visited and toured Chester Academy today, and as I said, the parent evening is this evening. On Wednesday, they will have the opportunity to go to Warwick High School. And after both tours and an upcoming information night, students will be able to make their choice selection for next year, which is due in mid-December. Parent-teacher conferences are for this week on Thursday and next week on Wednesday. It's a half day for students with dismissal at 11:30 for the middle school and 12:30 for the elementary school. There is a student government assembly where each grade level will elect their representatives and student body president. That will be this Friday, and we will be welcoming Warwick Town Supervisor Wire as a keynote speaker. And then finally, the end of the first marking period is this week, and teachers will be finalizing and submitting grades, and report cards will be available in the portal on Monday, November 24th.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. Assistant Superintendent Petrazi will speak about curriculum instruction, professional development, and special education between last meeting and this meeting.
Good evening. On November 4th, our faculty participated in the Regional Superintendent's Conference Day, organized through Orange Ulster BOCES. Educators engage in a variety of content-specific professional learning sessions and at BOCES and at local districts across Orange County. Topics included social studies, writing, math, science, artificial intelligence in education, assessment, multi-tiered systems of support, social emotional learning, and positive learning climate. Our physical education teachers participated on that day through Catskill Zone. It was a training hosted at Minisink Valley, while our K-5 teachers engaged in district-based professional learning focused on HMH into reading. We had a trainer come from Ohio that works for HMH, and she emphasized the use of digital resources and lesson planning with our staff. Upcoming December sessions with HMH will provide more targeted training for grades K through 3, focusing on implementation, planning, and data collection. The GNR Inclusive Group will continue their work with our elementary school teachers this month, next Monday actually, focusing on supporting our integrated co-teaching classrooms and providing grade-level coaching. This professional learning targets the refinement of specially designed instruction and strategies to strengthen our Tier 1 interventions in the classroom. Caitlin Averill, the district's instructional coach, has been collaborating with the K-5 grade level teams since the start of the school year to support the implementation of the HMH program. Her work has included facilitating the analysis of student data to inform instructional decisions, guiding unit and module planning, and providing relevant instructional resources and materials. In addition, she has worked individually with teachers in both buildings across all grade levels to assist in the development of lesson plans and instructional units that align with district goals and promote effective classroom practices. She will be coming up for Caitlin. She will be starting to organize learning walks with our teachers where they can go and visit other classrooms. I believe her intent is to start at the elementary school with our YouFly curriculum and having teachers go into other teachers' rooms and seeing how their sound walls, how they are presenting the material so that there's cohesiveness between grade levels. Our favorite, our students in our special education special classes at both the elementary and middle school levels have begun participating in the Winslow Therapeutic Riding Program. The therapeutic riding offers numerous benefits for students with disabilities, including improved flexibility, balance, strength, and coordination. In addition to the physical benefits, students also develop responsibility and confidence as they learn to care and work with the animals. So that's always a fun activity for the kids to go to. Next month, again, lots of professional development going on, and in special ed, beginning to plan our annual review schedule. So thank you and have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Same to you. That's it. Okay. Perfect. Okay, moving along, district liaisons. We'll start with Ian with Chester.
Sure.
Besides the walkthrough tonight.
There's a walkthrough tonight. Besides that walkthrough, the fall drama production is coming up this weekend on the 14th and 15th. I don't know if you've seen the news or there's a big capital project proposal. We can't vote obviously on it, but it will impact students that we have. They want to build a better field. They call it the Interscholastic Athletic Capital Project, and there's a vote on December 6th. So that would improve scoreboard. They would have a really more professional field. And then coming up for our kids, there will be SUNY Orange. It's Decision Day on November 17th, and SUNY Rockland on December 2nd coming up. As well as like everywhere, the major varsity sports are all going to be on the 17th. And all the tryouts, everything's underway. So that's all there is.
Okay, thank you. Addie or Warwick?
Sure, so same thing with winter tryouts for sports. They are listed on the website, but most of them start next week on Monday, so just make sure your students' physical is up to date in the portal and they're registered to try out. There is a toy drive going on in Warwick. Toys are being collected at the high school in all English classes. So you can drop the toys off in any of your English classes or even in the main office, and that toy drive is going on to December 12th. So if anyone would like to participate in that. Also a huge congratulations to the Warwick girls soccer team for being Section 9 champs. Congratulations, girls. They won this past weekend again and continue on to the States on Saturday. So best of luck to the girls. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. NISBA? Nothing? No? No. OXPA? Nothing new? Or is there?
Oh. All right. I went to the Oxford meeting last week, and Kerry Stroka, who's the deputy superintendent for BOCES, presented on Portrait of a Graduate, which is new graduate requirements that are going to be implemented in stages. It's kind of supplemental to the Regents exams. The Regents exams aren't going anywhere, but there's Portrait of a Graduate. It's kind of a new assessment of how they're going to do your graduates. A lot of portfolios, maybe some internships. It's going to be the same New York State standards for to graduate, but this is going to be worked in somehow. It's going to be down the road. So basically our role as a Board of Ed is we need to provide money for professional development for our teachers to make sure that they're getting the programs and the learning that they need for. So that's going to probably be on our plate down the road. And we're going to have to develop programs of study, because the students are going to have to go out in the community and do some kind of real assessments. Not just classroom work, but do actual authentic assessments and real-world applications. The goal is to implement it fully by the 2029-2030 year. So freshmen going into school that year would be subjected to all this. Like I said, they're rolling it out slowly. Definitely something that we're going to be hearing a lot about as we move forward. One more thing, and anyone's interested in doing the tour of the Amy Bowl Krista campus, it's on November 19th. Just reach out to Karen Meyer. It's definitely worth seeing. They have so many interesting programs there. I've been on the tour for both sites. Definitely go see the hospital. Everything is so new there. Everything is really, really, we've done a great job there. So I absolutely recommend if you have the opportunity to do that tour. That's it.
Thanks, Mike. Audit committee?
No updates.
No updates? Okay. Facilities committee? I think we have something on the agenda tonight to just approve some stuff that we had, change orders that we needed to complete, to credit, so that's always good. And I know the checklist is still being worked on, so hopefully we'll finally get the partitions for the bathrooms one of these days, and we can finally close that project. Okay, PTSA, Sarah already provided an update on bingo this week, and then Village of Groom Lake Liaison. Is there any updates, please?
Hey, good evening. I just have a quick update that the village is going to be hosting our holiday festival on Saturday, November the 29th on CBS Field, starting at 12. I will be sharing the flyer with the superintendent and principals to see if you could help us distribute it or post it. So our families come and enjoy this event. It's free. There's music, vendors, food. We're going to have crafts for the children. So please support us in making this event, as always, it's very successful. And we look forward to seeing all of you there. And happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
It's always a fun event.
And Santa is getting there around 1.
Very important project.
Can I just add also that just be on the lookout for registration for Little League. We're opening it up on December 1st. And I had an opportunity to attend the Veterans Ceremony today, and it was really well done. So I know Ms. Ring touched on the job that the third grade team did, but thank you very much for putting it on. And Mr. Poe did a great job with the kids, the songs, and Ms. Emsworth did a great job with the artwork. It was really well done, and I'm glad that I had the opportunity. And I just want to give also a shout out to Greenwood Lake alum Joe Holder. His team, Oneonta, is advanced to the Division III soccer tournament. He was very instrumental in making that happen. He had a big goal and they're continuing to play, so good luck to Joe and to his own hands.
Good luck, Bill. Okay, privilege of the floor. Is anybody here that would like to speak? No? Okay, thank you very much. Moving right along. Subject 6.1, may I please get a motion to approve the October 2025 financial reports and warrants as presented? Mike, Patty, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 7-0. Subject 6.2, may I please get a motion to authorize the following budget transfers for teacher salaries and eSchool data attendance software as presented? Mike, Kevin, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 7-0. Subject 6.3, may I please get a motion to approve district-wide capital project change orders as presented? Dave, Mike, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 7-0. Subject 6.4, may I please get a motion to approve the agreement with J&D Ultra Care Corp for nursing services as presented? Kevin, Mike, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 7-0. Subject 6.5, may I please get a motion to accept the generous donation from the PTSA as presented? Dave, Patty, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 7-0. Subject 7.1, may I please get a motion to appoint Mark Bollinger II? No? That's supposed to be something else. We need to pull this one? Sure. Bear with us for 1 second. Anybody got a good joke?
I know what we do. No, I'm ready to propose to edit the text so that it says that salary of $83,500, prorated for the 25-26 school year. It's not the prorated salary, I just want to be clear. The prorated salary is not $83,500, which is how it reads. The yearly salary is $83,500, which will be prorated for 25-26, and it reads differently, and it needs to be stated as
Okay.
such.
So we're gonna change that wording. In the exempt class position,
So when
it
he
should be
adds
salary of $83,500 at a prorated rate effective December 3rd, 2025, with probationary term of 52 weeks.
Correct.
Is that updated?
So is there anyone that would like to propose that we make that edit? To make a motion?
All right, thank you. Dave, Mike, any discussion? All in favor? Aye? Okay, so that passed 7-0. Now I'm gonna go back. Subject 7.1, may I please get a motion to appoint Mark Bollinger II as school district treasurer as presented? Mike, Kevin, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 7-0. Subject 7.2, may I please get a motion to approve the change in titles and appoint Ada Cochran and Annette Cruz Rodriguez as school bus monitors as presented? Mike, Dave, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 7-0. Subject 7.3, may I please get a motion to approve Brenda Landrew and Josephine Guzman for transportation garage coverage as presented? Mike, Dave, and just so everybody knows, that was for Halloween. We're just approving it now. Okay.
And Lucy, right?
And Goosey night. Hopefully nobody was out there. Okay. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 7-0. Subject 7.4, may I please get a motion to appoint Gina Malazzo as a teacher aide substitute, teaching assistant substitute, and a non-certified substitute teacher at the Board of Ed approved rates of pay. Mike, Kevin, any discussion? All in favor? Aye, motion passes 7-0. Subject 8.1, may I please get a motion to accept the CPSE and CSE recommendations as presented? Mike, Patty, any discussion? All in favor? Aye, motion passes 7-0. Subject 10.1, may I please get a motion to adjourn to executive session to review and discuss medical, financial, credit, or employment history of any particular person or corporation? Mike, Kevin, any discussion? All in favor? Aye, motion passes 7-0. We will not be returning to public session after executive session. The next Board of Education meeting will take place on Monday, December 8th in the Green Lake Middle School cafetorium at 6 p.m. Have a great evening, everybody. Good night.